Hey guys. Okay, it's early in the morning and I got a new update for the whole crap in St. Lucian I'm going through. So it turns out, and this is one reason I'm making these videos is my experiences in the spirit world and what you're going to have to deal with to live in St. Lucian, the issues, what people do, how they work, the details. So, I meet the Sasquatch in the illusion, which is the astral realm. Okay, it's called the illusion to Christ. So when Christ comes and goes, the illusion, ask him which illusion he's talking about. So I see the Sasquatch in the astral world, the illusion. Okay, then um, the guy comes, the new Christ comes. He's been with me for a week, doing all this shit, and I thought he was just a new Christ. I thought this is how they mislead you. I thought the old Christ left because he was tired and he had to do things with his own life or whatever. So I got this new guy. Turns out that ain't necessarily the case, because when the old Christ left, they stuck me with a priest and he was giving me lessons, but all of a sudden that stopped and a new Christ came, started taking care of me. And this new Christ got a female that works with him, but it's a part of him. It's like a part of him. So you got your main Christ, then you got a female that's a part of him that he, sort of like a drone, with this female comes into me and checks things out. So that's what she was doing, sitting in me the whole time, totally passive, not working me or anything. So I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. Then in my last video, check it out, the Sasquatch, I found out what this guy was up to. And he's threatening me and all this shit. So, turns out I went to sleep after I made that video all night. I woke up at 3, played video games, watched some bass lessons, went back to sleep at 5, woke up at 7:30. But during that time from 5 to 7, I had dreams. And I remember all these dreams, same dreams that I had before. Basically, they put you. Now, this is interesting, and this is why I'm making this video. It all has to do with the Sasquatch. They put me in a room, like a lab. They throw you on a bed. They hook a machine up to your head. And they give you lessons. Well, not lessons. They want to know if you've changed. What that means is, way back when I first came here, 12, 13 years ago, into St. Lucian, I had the same dream. They test you to find out what would you do in a situation, any given situation. So they gave me, and this is the dream I had. This is what I can remember of it. So I'm sitting in a coffee shop. Now they record in your brain your experiences in life based on whatever your knowledge of what you did in your life. Like, let's say you were contempt at your job and you were happy. So I worked in a coffee shop when I was younger, and I was content. I was very content. And as I worked in a coffee shop, I was exposed to a million probable realities. Good guys, bad guys, good guys, bad guys, gay people, um, colored people. So you get where I'm going. Animal rights activists, animal this, animal that. And so all these issues you're confronted with, even working in the coffee shop. So what they did is, last night, I'm in the coffee shop, and all these people I know, past coworkers, are in this dream. All my past coworkers, vivid, vivid people. Now, how they got them, I don't know, but they're all in this dream. So I think my dream, they present me with a situation, like a template dream. I fill in all the characters, but all the characters in the dream all represent an issue, and they want to see how I react to each one of them issues. You understand where I'm going with this? So this is the 16th time I've had this dream since I got to St Lucian. They told me they're kicking me out of St Lucian if I don't have this dream. Now, they already did this. The priest did it. The old Jesus did it. And now this new Jesus is doing it. And the reason they're doing it is because I talked to a fucking Sasquatch. That's the only reason, as far as I know. They go, you can't get back into, you have to stay in the illusion until you go through these tests. I'm going, again, really? So I didn't even know I was going into the lessons. They told me all this afterwards. So I go into the dream, not knowing, and I'm pissed off with the guy. I don't trust him, period. They didn't tell me. They didn't tell me nothing. He didn't tell me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Which is the way they like it. So you're screwed going in. It's unbiased. It's totally unknown to you. You're going in and you're having a dream to your ego. Okay. So I go into this dream. I'm confronted with gay people. I'm sitting in a coffee shop, reading a book, drinking my coffee. I got a guy sitting here. He's an artsy fartsy gay guy. I got a black man sitting here, and I got a TV in front of me. Behind that, I got a girl with a short skirt on, co-worker who is like a model, and she's showing me her stuff, and and I'm like, there's two other girls. There's other, like, they know I like girls, so I'm confronted with all different kinds of personalities of girls in this dream. Then I was drinking my coffee, and I look at this guy beside me. He's reading a book, but he's sitting on a table right beside me, and he's touching me, and I'm getting crowded. And I'm like, dude, I'm gonna knock you off this fucking table. I'm thinking that, but I don't do it. I'm like, so he's one of the people that sort of like get into your space. One of those guys. I got a black guy. He's sitting beside me. He's reading the book. I'm like, and then they showed this on the TV. They showed a black guy with a great big giant hairdo. And I'm like, God damn, that's a big hairdo. And I looked at him, and the black guy beside me, he got all pissy in my face. I go, it's a big hairdo. What the fuck? What are you getting pissy in my? And he gets up and he leaves. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? And I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on? And I look, and there's a girl with her fucking short skirt on, and I'm looking at her. I'm like, oh man, that's good. And I work with her. And I'm like, I hope this is going somewhere good. That's what I'm thinking in the future. Then there's other girls. They're cute and they're nice. And there's and I'm happy. Nobody's giving me a problem. So I get up, and this one girl I know, she likes to fuck. So she goes out and has a cigarette all by herself out back. And I'm like, well, time for me to have a cigarette. So I go out there and I'm going to go talk to her, right? I ain't going to hit on her or nothing. Just going to talk and feel her out and see what's going on. So I'm out there, maybe I'll hit on her. I don't know. We'll see. I get out in the back alley where she's having a smoke, because that's where we used to go smoke. So I'm having a smoke. She ain't even there. So I run around and look, and she ain't there anymore. And then there's people living in the building, sleeping, poor people. And I can hear people talking, but I can't see them. And I'm like looking at these people sleeping, and I'm going, well, they're not supposed to be in here. Here they are. I'm like, oh well, whatever. It's not my fucking problem, right? I'm not working, so I ain't gotta worry about it. I go back in the coffee shop, sit down where I was originally, and I'm working. And I go walking in the coffee shop in the back room again, and there's a old man who's killing his dog. He's putting his dog to sleep. But he hired a guy, not a real doctor. He hired other some guy off the street to kill his dog, put it to sleep with a needle, like doctors do. But this guy ain't a doctor, and he's got the dog and he's holding it down. The dog's fighting and screaming and squirreling, and I'm just sitting there watching it. And the old man that hired him is sitting there, and he's out cold. He's like sleeping, and I'm like, did the doctor kill this guy? And now he's killing his dog. Like, and I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here? So he's killing his dog, and I go, are you killing that dog? And he goes, absolutely. Yeah, he's gonna die. He's in pain and he's gotta die, and I'm putting him to sleep. And so I'm sitting there watching it, and I just want to punch this guy in the fucking head for trying to give the dog a needle. But it's humane, right? It's the only way to go, really. Ends it real quick, and it's nice. Fuck, I'd take it. Well, I was in bad pain. Anyway, he puts the dog to sleep, and I felt fucking bad for the dog, and I wanted to punch the guy, but I didn't because I knew better. Anyway, then I wake up, and I'm in the fucking room on a bed with a thing on my head. And then I started talking to the Jesus with his girl. And I'm like, why are you giving me these dreams again? I already know it. I already know the dreams. You need to know your responses. You can't get back into St. Lucian without going through this. And I'm going, is this all because of the Sasquatch? He don't really answer me. Of course not. And I go, your silence speaks louder than the answer. I go, shh, dude. Anyway, this is what they do. And so when I go back to sleep, the next time I go back to sleep, I got to go through more of these. Now, since he came, he was working me, watching me inside, watching my life. And that was over a week ago. So he's been watching me for a week. Then the Sasquatch thing happened where Tina was yelling at me, telling me to go see the Sasquatch. And I don't want to go see the Sasquatch. As far as I'm concerned, when the Sasquatch wants to talk to me, we'll talk. But she forced me to do it. Then she made up all these excuses about the media wants to know, the media this, the media that. Go see the Sasquatch. So finally, she drove me fucking nuts, and I just got mad, and I went and talked to the Sasquatch. Even if it could have been a fucking setup. It could have been a fucking setup. I don't even know, because I don't even know here. So I went and saw him. I went to the place, had a conversation with something, because I didn't see shit. So that could have been a fucking psyop. I don't know. Now I am in a room in the doctor's office, totally controlled. And they go, if you don't do this, I woke up from the dream. And they go, you got to make a choice in the dream. You got to make choices in the dreams. And I go, I got to do shit. These are my. I go, I wouldn't do that. I go, doing nothing is my fucking choice. They want me to fight or accept the girl, fight the black guy. Don't fight the black guy. Fight this. They're saying you got to make a choice in it. In the matter, you got to participate in the action. I'm like, dude, I got to do fucking shit. You ain't. I go, I ain't got nothing against all them people in there. I was just reading a fucking book. I don't care. All these people got their fucking issues. I don't even care. Ain't my problem. The only one I had problems with was the guy that was sitting on the table hitting on me, and the black guy gave me a piss face attitude when I said something about a hairdo on the TV. And he wanted to fight. He wanted me to fight. But I'm like, I ain't fucking angry. Kick me in the balls and I'll fucking fight you. But punch me in the head and I'll fight. But he didn't do nothing, so I didn't give a fuck. I wasn't mad. They wanted me to chase the girls and be a dog. I ain't a fucking dog. So I ain't chasing the fucking women around. Unless my heart tells me to. And I go, I made my choices. And they go, yeah, pretty consistent since the first time. I go, yeah, because I ain't a fucking asshole, moron. And he goes, why are you all mad at me? And I'm going, because you lied. You lied about everything. And before I went to bed, I'm asking, well, where's the priestess? Oh, she moved away. I'm like, oh, where's my trains? Oh, they're hidden. You're going to have to live in an illusion. You can't go back into the same illusion. So they're telling me, all my friends left. They're isolating me. He isolated me, but telling me lies. And I go, and he goes, why do you hate me so much? And I go, because you're telling me lies and you're deceiving and you're manipulating. And I go, you know, you're a fucking politician shit face. Fuck you. I don't care. And I go, I say it. I'm sure I said it to you the first time. If I knew what was going on. All over a goddamn me. All over me being human. Because I'm a human and I talked to a Sasquatch because it presented itself to me. I'm the fucking bad guy. And he goes, I'm just protecting St. Lucian. So what they want is they think because I live in St. Lucian, okay, and I go to the illusion when I dream or meet my friends, they think I'm going to bring the Sasquatch back and he's going to kill everybody. 15 million people, just fucking kill them all. That's what they think about the Sasquatch. And I go, dude, do you fucking understand anything? Do you fucking get anything? The Sasquatch, why in the fuck would a guy that lives in the woods come into St. Lucian and go absolutely fucking crazy? Why? Why would he? He don't give a fuck. He's got the whole fucking universe. Why the fuck would he come to St. Lucian, a fucking town with 25 million fucking people in it, just to go fucking nuts and get killed? Do you really fucking think that? I go, I can't fucking stand it. Look what they did to me. Look what you fuckers do to me. You think he's going to let you do that to him? He don't give a fuck. He goes, well, we got to do this, we got to do that. I'm like, shut up. You know you don't. You're a bunch of fear-based fucking people living in a goddamn community, and it's protected from everything. Totally isolated. I come in there, stir up the shit, and the media puts it out. Well, Jesus Christ told the media. I didn't want to, because I know I was going to get fucking stabbed, and I did. Oh, turns out the second abuse I got, the ass kicking I got, where I got kicked in the face, found out I got kicked in the face, he fucking kicked me in the face. It wasn't somebody from St. Lucian that was mad at me for talking to fucking Sasquatches or had an issue with me. It wasn't. The first time it was idiot loogie man in jail. His kid punched me out. The second time, it was the guy that's giving me the head exam to find out if I'm normal or not. He kicked me in the fucking face. I don't even know why. I was out in the illusion doing something and he kicked me in the face. I think what he wanted to do, I think he kicked me in the face to see my response of what I would do. But I didn't even know. I got back and didn't even know. I'm like, hey, I think I got punched in the face. My face is hurting because of the blood and the shit don't feel right. They go, yeah, you were punched in the face. But we don't know who did it. Turns out he did it. As another fucking test. Well, I go, well, I didn't see nothing. And that was a test. So they punch you in the face to see your response. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is what you get to look forward to. Just saying. With Christ. So you think when you die, you can meet your loved ones. That's true. And you go sit on a cloud and everything. You just fucking walk around and play with dogs and chase butterflies. And no. Mm. There's a lot of good. Everything's good. Like, I go to the light myself. That was my last experience. When I died, the weight was lifted. And I went to the fucking light. I'm like, holy shit, this is nice. And all the problems, bung, gone. You're back home, nice, comfortable, safe. But come down to St. Lucian, it's the same thing, but you gotta deal with this shit. And the Christ fucking all the time bothering the shit out of you. You gotta come in for your test. You gotta do this. You gotta go get this done. You gotta go this done. You gotta do your lessons. Never fucking ends. Anyway, I make this short video to update you guys. That's what I experienced. So when I go to bed, I got more lessons to do just to get back into St. Lucian. Or else I'm living in the illusion. But it ain't the case. I just take the lessons again, pass, and get in. Unless some bureaucrat got an issue with me. He goes, well, we gotta see what you gotta do. Wait, you're hiding. We need to know your secrets. And I go, you shut the fuck up. Don't even tell me about my secrets. I go, every Christ I had, and then some, went for my secrets. You fucking know more than I do. So shut the fuck up. Shut up. Fucking secrets. They just keep saying it. Well, anyway, I'm gonna end this. I gotta make some more videos. I got other experiences I've had a long time ago. I want to make videos for that I haven't made yet from my old channel. Experiences I put on my old channel. I forgot to make them, so I just remembered one yesterday. So I gotta make that. Okay, so I'll talk to you later, guys. And that is so far another update on the Sasquatch Part 2. So this is what you go through when you talk to a Sasquatch in the illusion. You can get hammered by, you can get fucking mauled to death by Jesus Christ, put him in jail, and now he's just a schmuck in jail. He lost his Christness, he lost his Jesus Christness. He's just a schmuck in jail. But you know what? Oh well, Rich, that's pretty bad. Well, at least you got him in jail. Meanwhile, the trauma in my fucking head lasts forever. They don't give you shit. I go on the illusion, talk to a fucking Sasquatch, and I got 10 guns stuck to my fucking head. They're all playing you, man. It's just the way it is. Fuck. Never ends, man. Okay, later.